Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Anna Green Gables 1979. Today we're doing episode 28, The Christmas Concert, which covers the second half of chapter 25 of the book, which we did the first half in the previous episode. So
Very
let's get going.
well.
3, 2, 1, click. Akage no Ane.
I'll admit, part of me does kind of miss the English opening and ending. That tune was so catchy.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember, Jova, like as you were talking about all the whole, this is not even stuff from. Well, remember, since when do anime openings even have? Well, okay, most of them at least. There are some that have.
There are quite a few that do. I mean, it is weird though. Like, well, this episode seems to imply that we'll get Anne in like some of her more grown-up years at some point, but I'm guessing that's not the case.
No, we'll get her more grown up stuff in the later episodes. Actually, we'll by the time the first book ends, she's 16.
So go on.
No, actually, I'm done. Go on.
Alright. Jova, you just made me think of something. Remember back all those years ago when kids anime had their own English intros?
Yes.
And that's still a thing going on to this day.
Yeah.
Except for some reason our dub of Doraemon. We kept the Japanese one because
Good for you.
Because actually there is a reason the licenses here didn't think the American version was faithful enough. But anyway, back to this one.
So yeah, we pick up straight from where we left off. There's even the book still there.
Cool.
Do your squats, and prepare for Midgard.
It's like Christmas. To be fair, Job, morning squats are a good exercise. I should probably, have one of those, lists of daily exercises.
Yes, Christmas in Canada.
One of my colleagues actually goes freshwater swimming every morning like a crazy person.
Look at that. Mr. Miyazaki redrew the backgrounds with the snow in them.
I don't know, Mr. Miyazaki. One of those snowflakes looks a little too yellow.
Damn it.
Actually, Jover, there's a good reason for that. Someone pissed in it and it became golden snow.
Okay.
Someone's dog pee on the drawing. Like, what happened?
Yeah. I was about to say, Dwibs, that could be taken as somebody pissed in the snow or somebody pissed on Miyazaki's drawing.
Yeah, don't you know, Dwibs, the whole don't eat the yellow snow kind of thing?
You know who pissed on the drawing? It was his son.
Damn. His son was probably just a baby at that moment, I guess.
And that's why Miyazaki went after his career.
I love the stares of Marisa.
Oh God, will she like it? Oh God, will she hate it?
Breathe, Matthew.
Also, yeah, I recommend the song,
Christmas.
but I was... Yeah.
Well, we already established that earlier.
What kind of school holds their own thing on Christmas? You're supposed to be enjoying the day off.
Well, actually, over here, I don't know about you guys, but the schools over here sometimes do organize Christmas-related events, even during these times.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get doing it around the time, but on Christmas itself, that's... I've never seen
It depends, Jova. Again, since you guys do too, despite being Protestant and everything. But if the school is strictly Catholic, like it was in my case, they organize the themed congregation mass or whatever you want to call it for the. Oh.
So let's see if
there's your present.
Oh boy, here we go. No, it's from Merilla. Of course, it's from you.
Brief.
From that angle, it looked like he was wearing the dress for a
second. Question, Pedro. Out of curiosity, does the book also describes the dress as being colored brown?
Wait, that looks more red.
I'll check right now.
Leather brown in that case, Jova, but because in the previous episode, Matthew had noted that one of the reasons and wasn't the dress was because of the colors, but It's emotional response, Matthew. I know. Bless
Oh,
you.
He's
fuck,
just
I messed up.
overwhelmed.
And clear it up.
Say
though,
words,
man.
Anne.
There.
I love
There
it.
we go. It's a true Christmas miracle.
Oh God, she's caressing it so much. I will love this dress more than anyone else in my life.
Yes, too. It says right here, a lovely soft brown, Gloria, with all the gloss of
Interesting.
silk.
They
Right
even
here.
cut that detail.
Well, Teo Takahata actually read the book before he
True,
started making this,
true.
So
True, but again, wanting to stay true for attention to detail, especially you have to remember, again, the whole thing about each frame having to be colored. Oh, so Merilla has a present.
Boda goes gets right with it.
Huh. Interesting gift to have gotten, Merilla.
Again, Merilla is a giant tsundere. Whoop.
Yeah, breakfast and
All in
Sure.
good time, man.
You don't want to get food on that a new dress like that. I'd rather
No, you
starve.
have to eat.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Even I'm not a fan of breakfast, and even I understand that.
That is true.
She's not wrong. Performing on an
Mhm.
empty stomach is bad
Not
idea.
good.
no.
Whew, thank goodness you listened to reason there. And don't go wolfing it down or you'll choke.
She's still not eating her food. Oh, there she goes. Okay.
God, I feel like a worried parent looking after this girl. Christ.
Just shut up
I
and be happy.
warned
It's
you about this
Merilla,
happening.
It's fucking Christmas. Be happy.
Bah humbug.
Oh,
Then
bah
Mar-
humbug, Matthew.
Don't you see, Marilla's... Don't worry, guys.
I
Marilla's
know
going...
what you did there, Shiro. I don't think I didn't notice.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you after the episode's over.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. Marilla's going to be visited by free spirits who tell her to lighten the hell up.
It's a bit, Chupa. It's a bit late for that.
It's never too late to you.
Oh, look at that. Another present.
Oh, by Aunt Josephine. Nice.
Themed shoes. I don't know what's the English term. In my country, these specific type of shoes are actually called ballerina shoes.
Again, just be glad you're not given one of those shoes that China used to force women to wear that would literally break their feet to keep them small.
Yeah,
We
Shiro?
call these doll shoes.
Okay.
Josie will never wish that she was born.
Don't spontaneously combust, then. We don't need, a Christmas bonfire, thank you.
Oh, so look, she's got a complete outfit.
There you go.
Yep.
You may
And-
want to get that checked out, Anne.
Your nerve receptors are completely fried. I also love the attention to details, but when she putting the dress up, her hair gets actually ruffled up. That's cute.
So she has a dress, a bow, and new shoes to go with it all. All that's missing is a new hat.
Yep.
The one, perchance, Joe, but the ones we have seen in the opening.
I wonder.
He still isn't gonna wear that dress though.
Nope. To be fair, though, I think that the color of the dress of the opening would have fit a bit better. Again, this particular shade of brown is not bad, but again, the plot point seemed that the previous color, the colors of your outfit, as Matthew noted, felt too, mundane. So I wanted to give something that also looked a bit different.
I think it's because the book mentioned that it was glistening brown, but they couldn't really get the glistening thing off, so it does look okay. It doesn't look terrible.
He literally drops his pipe. Cute. Yeah, I guess that's also another thing, because exactly of the how little social Matthew is. Answers like that are genuinely honest.
Mm-hmm. The typical having to switch shoes for boots in the cold thing.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first and all.
Matthew's trying his best, and that's all that matters.
Yes. That's not the point, Matthew.
Where are you going?
Like, you got that from the phrase.
Well, to be fair, it is surprising. That's the only reason I'm coming.
Yeah, also don't hug her while she's holding the plates.
How did you forget what time the concert's gonna be when you've been talking nothing about the concert, girl?
It's like bagging on about a wedding that's going to be on tomorrow.
But forgetting it's going to be tomorrow. One of these days, that girl's impulsiveness is gonna see her falling over a cliff. It's even more surprising that he's coming.
You're my sister, not my mother.
Odd as it is to tell some days.
There.
Yeah, my word.
Besides, it is winter, which means, farm work is very slow, if not existent.
Oh, there's the Union Jack again.
Well, again, Canada was a British colony and now it's part of the British Commonwealth.
Although it is interesting considering how it was contended between the British and the French for a long time before becoming independent.
And now they speak both English and French.
As a result, yes.
Uh-huh. Man, the participants in the French and British War would be having conniptions if they saw present-day Canada.
Well, okay, I've mentioned this.
Alright, so let's see how the concert is.
Man, everybody in town must have come. It's a full house.
Well, it's a once-in-a-year occasion. So...
Also, and Blink sometimes.
Ha Haha, he almost broke a leg.
Yay!
Everybody
when they said
points and
break a leg, I
laughs.
don't think they meant it like that.
Yeah.
You guys will be baffled if you saw what's my country's equivalent of break a leg.
What, break an arm?
Poop on the
No.
deck?
Kind of.
Wait, really? Wow, okay.
In country, the whole, be lucky during the theater play or concert or whatever, instead of break a leg, like you guys say, over here we just say muita merda, which means lots of shit.
Huh, so I was actually onto something.
Don't ask me why. I don't think anybody even knows where it came from originally. It's
It might be France, because I was checking here, it seems that we have a similar term. We don't really have anything on that front in general. We just say good luck. At least as far as I know. Oh no, okay, something else about the mention of the episode's over.
no, that was the INS solo.
And now your tension is even higher, and even the music.
What could possibly go wrong?
I love how the shoes even sparkle. Just don't accidentally hit them, with each other.
Wow, Matthew's not going into conniptions despite there being a crowd here. He's really come quite a ways.
I think, as you can see, Ojova, the lack of background is intentional.
Of
Yeah.
course, yes.
Very stylistic, something that the show hasn't done like this until now.
What are you talking
If
about?
I recall correctly,
No, I did see, but I mean, in the context, the bubble of this show in particular.
if I recall correctly, the prequels do a lot of stuff like that.
The prequel anime in particular was clearly made as a.
Oh,
as
it
a-
is very, very anime.
Oh my god. Looks like that training for the screen actually paid off. Merry Christmas!
Yay!
Oh god, that has moved me so much, it's changed my life.
And to all a cry harder.
that should be the name of the 6th Die Hard movie. Cry Hard.
I mean, that is the essence of the theaters, the laughter and the tragedy. That's even in the
Well, I
symbol of
mean,
the masks.
Or in the case of the woman in black, the chills.
Is now really the time to be focusing on that?
Yes, stay on script. Let me see.
And that was a very Queen play.
And Josie was so damn jealous about those new shoes that she will kill Anne for them.
Oh, she lost her rose.
And Gilbert picks it up.
Oh god, Anne's gonna go into conniptions now.
He's gonna get pushed off the stage.
Oh god.
Maybe this time he'll break a leg.
Oh no. Maybe she won't notice.
Unless she tells him. Yeah.
Why?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Of course you do know this means war.
How dare he pick up something I dropped?
And kill him after the show.
Yes, show must
No
go on
chalkboards.
anyway. Again, for being a Christmas themed concert, started from the school, they did prepared a lot.
That's the thing too. Most of the detail involving the stuff on the concert is actually added stuff by Takahata because the book doesn't go into much detail about what the concert entails specifically.
Just the results, I suppose. The fact that it was a great experience.
Yeah, just the results themselves.
So?
My guess is Lucy thought, if I just go on and describe every little thing, it will be like, what's important is the results. But since Takahata can actually visualize it here, it works a lot better.
And, it runs in time for the episode anyway, so yeah.
Was the whole Gilbert picking up her flower thing in the book too?
Oh, that was Takahata again. Takahata's just as invested.
Planting the seeds,
I can't help but wonder if Takahata had sequels in mind, which is why he seems to really be hinting at the whole Anne and Gilbert thing.
Well, the whole hinting at it was already in the book itself, Joe. It's just that Takahata is also adding his little additions as well. But the hinting is also in the book as well, in the first book as well.
Okay.
This was actually the last.
You could tell Merilla was excited with how she looks ever calm.
If I remember correctly, let me double check real quick.
You don't say. And if I, of all people, told her she looked beautiful, I would never hear the end of it. Never.
What was that phrase, Jova, from Pulp Fiction? What happened was a miracle, and I want you to fucking acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Oh. Wait, it's been 2 years already?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Joe. That's the thing, Joe. We already had episode 20 saying, "Oh, it's been a year since I arrived here, and now we're in Christmas." So yeah,
time is running fast.
This is something that the anime also does fantastic with its pacing that I will bring up when it becomes more apparent as well.
A quick passage of time, but done subtly enough that you don't notice it.
Think about it. What do parents usually say? They grow up so fast. And the way the anime is paced perfectly conveys, because remember, we're all mostly watching things from Merilla's perspective. So yeah, from their perspective, yeah, Anne is growing up so fast, just like we feel the same way then. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in the next episode, Anne and her friends are going to start a storytelling club.
Oh boy,
man.
the Dead Poet Society.
At least
Yes.
it's not a literature club.
Well, I mean,
Just N.
at least it's not like the story makers or something.
Yeah, in the meantime, to answer something, because, yeah, I was trying... Wait, was this the last one? No. After finishing this anime, Takahata did make one more anime for Nippon called Jarinko-chi. I think that's how you pronounce this. But right after finishing this series, which was apparently aired from just 1981, after that, this was when he quit Nippon Animation, both him and Miyazaki, so that they could co-found Studio Ghibli together, basically. So this was basically one of his last TV works before transitioning to proper theatrical animation, basically.
Also, to answer the thing about Pedro, the term before, apparently My Country does have an equivalent to break a leg. I didn't know it was supposed to be that equivalent. Especially, it's basically a two-way thing. One says to the one that is in need of luck, says, get in the mouth of a wolf, and the other has to reply, I hope it dies. Yes, really.
Oh.
And then there's the adult variants, that says you need to get into a whale's ass. Yes.
Why do you have adult variants of these?
Shiroi, I'm pretty sure you should know at this point that there's a lot of words that are double innuendos in My Country for no real reason. So, yeah.
Indeed. All right, and that was the concert plan, so too.
Yeah, again, really good episode. Honestly, I want to unbalance myself and say this is probably the best episode of the series so far to me. I guess it's because, it incorporates what has happened so far and as a payoff and everything. So that is pretty cool. And even, again, it's satisfying. I guess it does capture the Christmas theming of that. So it's pretty cool.
If you, the reason all of this payoff is satisfying in theory is because both Lucy and by extension Takahata take all the necessary steps, all the necessary legwork to make this feel earned. And you literally see all the process, all of the anticipation on part of Anne, every single thing in preparation, every single way that Matthew and Merilla react to it, and as a result, it's satisfying to see it finally pay off. But by the end,
again, similar also to shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, or even Tangle to an extent, if you haven't seen it yet properly for this channel. It does showcase also that the previous episodes did have a purpose more than anything, which is more than I can ask on that front.
This is all the way back to the book tale, because like I've said in the previous episodes, we've seen in the book, literally everything has a payoff. There's not a single. Well, in the book, unfortunately, there's some stuff that's a bit. But when it comes to the anime in particular, there's not a single thing here that's wasted. There's always going to be a payoff sooner or later for what you see, and not a single episode in this thing is a waste, because it's going to come back at some point. I'm particularly looking forward to episode 44, which is going to be the first test of Anne and Diana's friendship in particular, which of course will work brilliantly because of all the build-up we've had. But consider that my final thoughts, I guess. Chirei.
This was really nice, and the ending was pretty unexpected with that conversation. It's like, guys, it's Christmas, please relax. You can worry about this stuff later.
Sure, they're old, and old people get to by the time they get their age, more sad things become more of a focus in talking points, because it becomes.
It was just a really good Christmas episode.
Yeah,
and a lot more is getting a lot more ends are tying up, so it's really good.
All right, Jova.
Yeah, no, this was a pretty sublime episode, all things considered. And I'm kind of relieved that the whole Gilbert daring to pick up Anne's rose thing didn't devolve into a yelling match or something. I mean, again, I'm just relieved that it didn't devolve into her telling him to go to hell and then throwing a giant rock at him or something and knocking him out.
Okay. I can tell you now. I can tell that you're probably going to really enjoy episode 41 then, Joe. It's called An Unfortunate Lily Maid, as named by the book's chapter. And let's just say it's an episode where Anne desperately needs Gilbert's help for something.
Oh boy.
That should be fun.
Let's just pray she doesn't kill him around that time, otherwise that'll cause her future children to get wiped out of existence.
Excuse me, Gilbert. I need your help. I need to find out. I need your opinion on how and on what way you want me to kill you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yeah, good episode.
Good episode. I'm also really glad that the episode didn't end with the twist ending of the plane where Anne caves Gilbert's head in. with not even like a mini blackboard. She gets the actual big blackboard from the classroom and whacks it on his head.
Anne was a very strong girl capable of doing that.
All right, everybody. That was episode 28. No, 29.
Yes,
28.
28.
Tune in next time for episode 29, and we'll see you then.
Yeah.
See ya.